So, welcome back. This is day 70, and I just thought about what I was gonna talk about today because I barely talk about anything important. But now that we're over 2 months in and over already five, what am I saying? It's over 2 months and 2 months, 1 week. So I just came to the idea that I should maybe talk about something that means something to me, which is talking about my goals. Because I never really talked about what I wanted to reach in life. And to start off, I'm 19 and it has kind of been with me forever. There was a time where I was in primary school at like 7, 8, 9 to 10 years old, and I already knew that I never really wanted to work a job. And that kind of made it hard for me in school because I never really thought about having a job as a kid. Most of the kids had like the dream of becoming a police officer, a fireman, astronaut, scientist, all that garbage, you know? And yeah, of course, I was a kid that was interested in all of that, but never really to the point where I said, oh yeah, I want to be that when I grow up. And that kind of stuck with me for forever. My teachers only really liked me because I was a kid that was quiet and didn't really cause any trouble. And that was kind of my problem because I never really had friends, so I never really talked at all. And when I was asked about all of that stuff, my dreams, my goals, I just never said anything, and no one ever gave a fuck about it. In middle school, when it came to starting to apply for jobs, I just got completely ignored by my teachers because I was good in school and I was just, he will go to college. It's not called college, but it's something similar here in Germany. But I never really knew what the fuck I wanted to do, but I always knew that I wanted to do something else, to do something that I enjoyed. Like, of course, everyone has the dream of becoming rich, but most of the people never act on it. And of course, I've tried many things, but I also never really acted on my goals. Like, I wanted to stream, become a streamer. That's why all of this next to me, my gaming setup, which I spent over $3,000 on over the past years. And now I don't even stream anymore because I just kind of grew out of it. I didn't really enjoy it anymore. I kind of stopped playing video games too. So that kind of went away. But the goal of getting more from life than having a job, having 30 days off every year, and earning 20-30 bucks an hour, which would be crazy. Oh my god. Right now with my part-time job I earn 14 bucks an hour, and that's more than I actually earn. I just said that because it's the closest number. I hate my job. I hate working in my job, but I kind of need that money and I need it more than ever. And I spend that money like crazy. I don't save anything. I just spend my money on all the things that I use Like right now, most of my money goes into trading, but I still have to pay bills from all the camera gear I recently bought with these microphones. My camera, my stabilizer gimbal. This was over $3,000 that I spent on camera gear. And yeah, of course, I haven't paid it off directly. I just really wanted to get it as fast as I can to start using it. Because I always felt like I'm running out of time, and I still feel the same. Like, what's holding me back the most right now to pursue trading or anything else that I'm doing is just my discipline, which I talked about yesterday pretty quickly in my short phone video. There wasn't a day over the past 12 years. You have to let that sink in. 12 years. I am 19 years old. There was not one single day where becoming successful didn't cross my mind at least once. And it has kind of taken the fun out of everything. Literally everything. My relationship that I had at that time, my performance in school. Now it's me working at my job. I fucking hate working my job. But I still have to go there to earn money because I need that money and I need to use that money to do what I'm doing right now. So I can't really avoid that. But when I'm at work, I just zone out thinking about how the fuck I'm gonna reach my goals of getting more out of life, making more money, and making so much money that I can actually start living off of that money without having to work a job. Living off of fucking dividends or something. Like you only need 500 grand to get 2.5k net, so 2.5k after taxes. If you invest it properly, only 500 grand, and that's actually more than you need for 2.5 grand after taxes. So that is basically my goal right now, to somehow make that money so I don't have to work a job anymore to still earn decent money that I can't buy anything super nice and can't go anywhere, but I don't have to go to a job and work, because that is basically what I've been trying to avoid forever. But of course, to do something like that you need money, so you still don't really get around getting a job. And I dropped out of school because I was following a path that I didn't really want to go down. And I only stayed in school for that long because everyone told me to stay in school, especially family and friends. And I never really listened to my own feelings, because school has made me hella depressed. School has ruined my sleep, my diet, my everything for the past years. And now this is my first week dropped out of school, where I basically had to worry about nothing about school anymore. I just cleaned out all my shit from my PC, my laptop. All the paper is still laying here. Like, that's everything I got from school from the past year, and I kind of just threw it out now because I don't care anymore. And it's been a week, not a lot has changed, yeah. But I know that I have to get my life back on track now to actually get value out of the time that I have now because I dropped out of school. And I'm telling myself that I am using my time properly, but I also know that I'm not. I haven't gone to the gym in a while. I still wake up at 9 to 10 or even 11 a.m. So that means I'm missing out on a lot of time as well. And most of the time I'm sitting in front of my computer looking at fucking trading charts. Doesn't matter if it's going well or going shit. The past days was horrible. The amount of money I lost on my accounts, and this is also relative to the amount of money I spent on those accounts, which I've basically lost now, has reached a crazy amount. But at the same time, I'm like totally fine with that, because the only thing that would change is that I would have to come up with more money, which is basically just go to my job and wait for the end of the month. And then the whole cycle starts again. Spend money on my goals, lose the money, and start again. But I've talked about all of this shit around it, but my main goal isn't even just to become rich, because everyone wants to say to become rich, but I want to be able to have an amount of money that I don't need to work anymore. That's basically my main goal right now. Like, not even, 10k a month, 30k a month, 50k a month. Yeah, of course, that's a great goal that I'm also striving for. But the main goal right now is to build a portfolio that lets me live completely off of yearly dividends. So I don't have to work. I don't have to wake up, do something, which I won't even be able to properly focus on because I know I have to go to work on that day. Tomorrow is gonna be an awful day because I wake up, try to do my things, but I'm gonna be distracted by the thought that I have to go to work at 4 p.m. Boah. It's a crazy thing to think about. Like, I've had a lot of setbacks recently. This week, I've failed more than I've probably failed at things in the past year. And that was because I never really tried. So, I'm used to losing because everything I've ever done, I failed, but I'm not used to losing on a daily basis now. My whole mental has also kind of gotten a little worse. So, yeah. Don't really know how I'm gonna deal with that other than just keep going and try to thug that shit out. I'm just so... Like, this journey will ruin me mentally and probably also physically, and I know that for sure. And I'm okay with that, but I don't really know what that will bring to me in the future. Like, today, I was thinking about all of the shit I have standing around in my room that I could possibly sell for extra money, no matter how much it meant to me a few years back. Like, just thinking about it now actually brings me closer to wanting to cry again. Like, I can just actually show, like, I used to be a huge Lego fan. This was one of the Lego sets I saved up for over a year, and combined all my savings from my birthday, Christmas, basically every penny I got over that year I saved to buy that $300 Lego set. Same with this one. This was actually the one I got before that. It's amazing, and it has some kind of emotional value to it. That's kind of why I'm selling it to a friend who has bought multiple Lego sets from me over the past year. But I sold sets to him that never really meant anything to me. So selling this is kind of hard, but I don't need it, actually. If I end up wanting it back, I could always buy it back from my friend who told me exactly that if I would actually want to have it back one day, that I would be able to buy it back from him. kind of a weird psychology, because this makes it feel like that I'm selling my shit to someone to get money, to end up get it back one day. But that's not really what I'm talking about here. It's that I am trying to mentally detach from basically everything in my life, everything from my past, my friends, my family, just because I want to live more. Like, my life has been the bare minimum for so long, and I'm so sick of living this mediocre basic life. Looking at my bank account at the first day of the month and already knowing, oh wow, if I go buy steak today, have a nice dinner, want to do the same thing again next week, that would already put me down fucking 10% of my monthly income just for 2 days of eating something that I actually like. And also, like, I fucking love tech, and I've wanted a new phone for the past year, but I never got a new phone because this one still worked. It's fucking awful, it's laggy, it's shitty, I can barely even record videos, and I've started recording TikToks and fucking Instagram reels with my phone. Because every time something shoots through my head, I just pull out my phone, open up my camera, talk to my camera for 10-15 seconds about what just shot through my head, and upload it. That's it. But I can't afford to buy a new phone. A proper new phone would put me down another $1,000. Meaning, because I would have to also get a phone data plan, combine that with the phone payment would be 70 to 90 euros a month. That is 20% of what I make. And I'm trying to earn more money next to my part-time job, but I basically cannot make any more money legally by going to a job because of the situation I'm in. I live with my mom gets government benefits, and ever since I started making money, she started getting less government benefits because now our household has more income, which makes no sense. I go to work to earn extra money, but because now I make extra money, my mom gets less money because now we have more income. Meaning that the bills she was able to cover with the benefits now can't be covered anymore, and I basically started working to have no extra money. I'm lucky that my mom has put her spendings down so much so I can earn money and she can pay the bills. But let's, for example, say I end up making another $400 this month and next month. This month, okay, I would get checked. Next month, boom, my mom loses her benefits. I made more money, my mom loses her benefits. I made more money, I can't use that money because I can basically just give it to my mom to pay her bills. So I'm getting punished to fucking because I'm trying to earn more money. That fucks with my head so much that I go to a job, earn money, and I basically get nothing out of it because the family situation and the government kind of fucks me over. So that's why I'm also just spending all my money on shit that I want, because the shit that I want always is something that could possibly help me reach my goals faster. Like buying this camera has helped me connect to a few more people that might have an extra value to my life in the future, the next few months. Anything. I've spent every extra dollar, euro, doesn't matter, I've had on eval accounts, or if I got lucky and passed one, to pay the activation fee for my day trading. Yeah. I just fucking want it that bad, but what is holding me back is just my whole mental. Mentally, I am an absolute wreck. And that is, I should just start going to the gym again. I need to restructure my life, because all of the shit I want can still be combined with living a normal, healthy life, and I've neglected that so much. My diet is garbage, my sleep is garbage, my daily routine is also garbage, same with my hygiene. Like, just to be honest, because this is a channel where I'm raw about anything, the last time I've showered was 1 week ago. It is Friday. I will go shower tomorrow because I have work tomorrow. If I wouldn't have work tomorrow, I would not have wasted the time to go take a shower, because I wouldn't have to go outside. That's disgusting. Yeah. Just need to be honest. Same with my bed sheets. I haven't changed them in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know. I haven't changed them in a while. And everything in my room is covered with pollen because I've been opening up my window constantly for the past 2-3 days, no matter if it rained, if it was sunny, if it was fucking cold, if it was freaking hard. if the sun shined directly into my face, I just had my window open the whole time to get fresh air into my room constantly. But those all are things that are just easy to improve, and I think just changing them now would have an impact on all the things that I struggle with right now. My desk is also an absolute mess. I need to show you that. Like, look, this is my desk. There's my coffee machine. This is my bed. Yes, I have a large bed. And my bed is just stacked with shit. My freaking gimbal. My bed sheets. But I only need that part of the bed, so I basically use that part of my bed to just lay stuff down. This is, yeah, one of my hobbies. If you know, you know. I don't consume though, so yeah. This is how everything around looks. I just put everything, like today I photographed some shit that I was going to sell. Some headphones, some PC fans, a graphics card. This is a printer I got from my dad because he got it gifted. I just put it down here and let it sit. Yeah, so my room isn't clean as well, so I'm also neglecting my fucking own personal space right now. That is terrible for my mental health, terrible for my performance in everything I'm doing, to be honest. Like, oh my god, I haven't talked about that. Like, today I just got the idea to grab our TV and just put it here. Just put it on my PC, and I don't know, it might kind of cause overheating issues, but I can fix that. Yeah. I don't really know. These are my trading rules that I've barely stuck to, which is kind of the reason I've gotten these results over the past days. This is just all shit that I could prevent to reach my goals. That's basically it. Yeah, that's basically all I need to do. Oh my god, I've yapped for 30 minutes. That is crazy. Wow, I have not talked this much about anything in a while, and I barely stuttered. This is probably one of the easiest videos I've recorded in the past 2, 3, 4 weeks. And that could kind of proves how much I live for this bullshit, for all this crap. Yeah. Anyway, I need to get ready for bed. Maybe just go to the kitchen and snack something. If you made it to that point in the video, I want to see, comment, please comment Porsche. Please just comment Porsche. If anyone actually makes it to that point, that would make my day, make my week, make my past few and the next few months. Just comment Porsche. That would really interest me. And if no one does, holy fuck, I've just spent 30 minutes talking to myself. Vocalizing my goals, vocalizing my thoughts, so hell yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening.